Alright, filler time. When in the course of before events, it becomes necessary for the one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station which the laws of nature and nature's God entitle them. A decent respect to the opinions of mankind require that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all trolls are created equal. They are endowed by their creator with certain unalienable rights, and that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence, indeed, will dictate the governments long established should not be changed for light of transient causes, and accordingly, all experience hath shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer while evils are sufferable than to right themselves by abolishing the forms of which they are accustomed. But when the long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object and vices are designed to reduce them under an absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty, to throw off such government and to provide new guards for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. The history of present King of Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having in direct object the establishment of absolute tyranny over the states. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world. A young man stands in his bedroom. It just so happens that today, the 13th of April 2009, is this young man's birthday. Though it was 13 years ago he was given life, it is only today he will be given a name. What will the name of this young man be? According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. Yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black. Oh, black and yellow, let's shake it up a little. Listen here, cum slut, I bet you $5 million that you don't own a bird. But guess what? I own 7. And I can tell you right now that a bird would never just walk into something like a chocolate fountain. They'll rarely walk directly into water. But say your idiotic theory is correct. Say it actually did walk into it. That animal still probably died. Is that funny to you? Do you get your kicks out of knowing that bird was probably terrified and opening its mouth to scream in that last panel? And if you say yes, then you seriously disgust me as a human being. Hold it now and watch the hoodwink as I make you stop think you think you're looking at Aquaman. I summon fish to the dish, although I like the chalet Swiss, I like the sushi cause it's never touched a frying pan. Hot like wasabi when I bust rhymes, big like Leanne rhymes because I'm all about value. Third Camphor's got the mad hits, you try to match which, you try to hold me but I bust through. Gonna make a break and take a fake, I like a stinking naked shake, I like vanilla, it's the finest of the flavors. Gonna see the show cause then you know the vertigo is gonna grow cause it's so dangerous you'll have to sign a waiver. How can I help it if I think you're funny when you're mad? Trying hard not to smile though I feel bad. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral, can't understand what I mean, well you soon will. I have a tendency to wear my mind on my sleeve. I have a history of taking off my shirt. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Threw your arms in the air and said you're crazy. 5 days since you tackled me. I've still got the rungbirds on both my knees. It's been 3 days since the afternoon. You realize it's not my fault, not a moment too soon. Yesterday, you'd forgiven me, and now I sit back and wait till you say you're sorry. Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken. You have a drumstick and your brain stops ticking. Watching X-Files with no lights on. We're done the maze on. I have the smoking guns in this one, like Harrison Ford, I'm getting frantic. Listing him tantric. Like Snickers guaranteed to satisfy. Like Kurosawa, I make mad films. Okay, I don't make films, but if I did, they'd have a samurai. Gotta get a set of better clubs and find the camera tiny nubs so my irons are always flying off the backswing. Gotta get into a Sailor Moon cause that cartoon's got the boom anime bibs that make me think the wrong thing. How can I help it if I think you're funny when you're mad? Trying hard not to smile though I feel bad. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean? Well you soon will. I have a tendency to wear my mind on my sleeve. I have a history of losing my shirt. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Dropped your arms to the side and said I'm sorry. 5 days since I laughed at you and said you just did just what I thought you were gonna do. 3 days since the living room. We realized we're both to blame, but what could we do? Yesterday, you just smiled at me and said it'll still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. This hit, that ice cold, Michelle Pfeiffer, that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces. Stylin', wildin', living it up in the city. Got Chucks on with Saint Laurent, gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot. Hot damn. Call a police and a fireman, I'm too hot. Hot damn. Make a dragon wanna retire, man, I'm too hot. Hot damn. Say my name, you know who I am, I'm too hot. Hot damn. And my band about that money. Girls, it's your hallelujah. Girls, it's your hallelujah. Girls, it's your hallelujah. 'Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. 'Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. 'Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot? Don't believe me, just watch. That's a wrap!